Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about my issues on my latest purchase from Louis Vuitton. I have here my Felicie Pochette, and this one is in bicolor, made up of empreinte leather. It is beautiful. So if you guys have watched my unboxing, so I appreciate everybody to those who supported me and watched my videos. So on my previous unboxing, I have pointed out that I might have the closure right here. The stud closure might have been an issue or a problem for me. And yes, it is. So I'm going to talk about that one today, and I'm going to talk about the quality, about the craftsmanship. But first, I'm just going to show you a little bit of an overview on this beautiful pochette. As we all guys could see that this was recently released. So I have my on-the-go PM on this print and pattern. It was absolutely beautiful. I'm so in love with this pattern, guys. I don't know why, but it's beautiful. So anyway, so I have inspected this pochette, and the first things first. So when I got the item, most of the time I look at the stitching. So for me, stitching is really it's very important, especially for if you're buying a luxury goods. So as you guys could see right there, I am going to give you a closer look, an up close on this pochette. And so far, the stitching for this particular piece is impeccable. It is beautiful. So let me see what's in here. Okay. So I have inspected this inside and out, and it seems that the stitching is wonderful. So as long as the stitching is in tight and in order, and yeah, the only thing that bothers me sometimes, I think I remember in the past, is when there's like loose threads in it. And yeah, that bothers me more than anything else. And yeah, I have experienced that one in the past, that there were some like, you know, stitching issues and so on. So far, this one is perfection when it comes to stitching. But I know that, you know, also, I mean, I was really trying to dissect this stitching right here, and so far it's perfect. And having said that, the stitching for this particular item is black, so it is so hard to see if there's any like sort of skip stitches, or the stitching is not in order, or there might be some gap on the stitching. But so far, looking at it, everything is perfect. But then again, you know, all of this stuff are crafted by different artisans, so expect that, you know, your item, my item might not be the same. So some items that with this particular pochette may be different stitching. There might be some sort of like, you know, skip stitches. But then again, for me, what bothers me more than anything else is those loose threads around the corner. So if there might be some sort, like so far right now, no, this one is perfection. I have checked this so many times, and it is perfect when it comes to stitching. So second one I checked about this piece is like, yeah, it is actually proportioned nicely. Very nice. So it's beautiful. The symmetrical, looks like it's in great proportion. And yeah, so look at the flowers around it, the logo, it's very nice. And also I have checked the glazing as well. So let me start with the flap. So as you guys have noticed, as you guys have seen, like right now, there is a glazing, but it's not very visible to me. It's not like some of the items that you could actually see the glazing stood out from the item. Knowing that, well, this is upfront leather in black, and also there is a contrasting color from the interior, which is a burgundy color. But if I would, I could not even tell that there is glazing around it. That's how perfect the glazing on this particular piece. I look at the side. I am very happy and satisfied so far with the stitching. There is with the glazing. So far there is glazing right here. There is also glazing on this side as well, on this corner, which is what I am more concerned about in long-term use. But so far, no, I don't. It's like you could barely see the glazing around it. Okay, so also right here, there's also glazing as well, but it is perfectly done. There is no bubbling. I didn't see any peeling at all. So once I've checked this one so many times, and it's beautiful. It's perfectly done. So rips, there's no ripping at all or nothing. So far, none so far, as I was like checking this one. So scratches, well, so this one is made as you guys could see, those pebbling around all over it. So yeah, more likely you're not going to worry about scratches. But yeah, with the, as you guys can see right here, with the hardware, there were like micro scratches around it, but that's normal. That is expected. You could not really get a perfect hardware that's like flawless, that there's no marks, or it could be some sort of like a dot or a hairline scratches, and I think that's really normal for hardware. You know, once people touch it or use it, you know, you could visibly see it. So well, unless if you scrutinize, if you really look up closely, then you will see those. But so far they're looking great. And I also check right here in the corner where there is like the hardware, which is a gold hardware. There's no tarnishing at all. It is perfect. It is shiny right there. It's perfect. And also I checked the inserts. Let me take out the inserts. And the inserts is perfection as well. The glazing, they did such a great job on this glazing, guys. This is the inserts were for card slots, and this one is perfection, I must say. Perfect. And also right here, the zipper is very smooth, and this as usual. And yeah, those teeth are really nice, very shiny, no tarnishing at all. So far this one is symmetrical. It's like they were greatly proportioned with the pattern. And also on the other side, this one right here, the embossing is perfectly done. You could actually feel it. The glazing is, once again, it's perfect. So these two inserts so far is perfect. No complaints at all. And I have the chain here. I have checked the chain and it's perfect. It is shiny, no issues at all, no tarnished or whatsoever. But scratches, I don't know, because I'm not really worried about too much about the scratches on the hardware, because they will scratch no matter how careful you are, especially if you're using it, of course, you know. So anyway, so the biggest issues or the biggest problem that I have with this pochette is that this stud closure right here. So let me just put this inserts back inside. Try to close this. It's like a struggle. It's always been like a struggle for me. Honestly, like you have to press it really hard to close it. So you open it once again and close it. it's like you have to put a lot of pressure in it to close it. So it just snaps like that. Open it, close it. See, that is my problem, and that is my issue with this particular pochette. I reached out to my essay right away regarding the issues. It's because I just really want to make it sure maybe I got the defective item, or maybe it's because it's normal, or it could be a lot of reasons. That's why I'm having such a hard time. Or maybe I got an item that is totally has issues with the closure, with the snap closure. But I reached out to her, and she said she has one at the store, and she said that is normal, because that one also has problems as well with the stud closure. And I told her, so what could you advise for me to do with this item, because it bothers me more than anything else. And she knew, with my purchase history, she knew that I have several of these in my collection, and I don't normally complain just because I wanted to complain. I addressed this issue, so at least she's being aware that I have issues with it. So she wouldn't be surprised I went to the store and I will be returning it, or address this issue with somebody else, with other associates, without her knowing it. So anyway, so she said that my best bet would have been reorder this online so I can compare it. And I didn't want to do that. I don't really want to go the hassle of returning, exchanging this and that. And I do believe her that, what she had at the store has some issues as well. So probably this particular piece, this particular items, has problems with this closure right here. And that bothers me more than anything else. It's because, that would affect, with the security of your purse. And also, I just didn't really want to struggle with opening and closing it. And to me, it's there should not be, you don't need to press it hard to close it. That is just my issue with this purse. And also, I was thinking of trying to put some sort of oil in it, and I didn't want to do that. What if it could damage it? It would damage the hardware, and then I'm not going to be able to return it and exchange it because of that. So when I have issues, I always reach out to my SA and make it sure that has been taken care of, that I don't really try to do something about it on my own without them knowing it. So anyway, that's what she was telling me, and I didn't want to do that. And so far this one has already been sold out online. I could have purchased it the next day when I got it, but like I said, I didn't really want to go over the process and everything. And what if it is the same thing? And I rarely return things from Louis Vuitton unless if I have to, because they could not fix it or it has some issues at all. So I am avoiding returning because, of course, that could count against your returns, and you don't want to be banned or from excessive returns, or buyer's remorse or something like that. But anyway, so that's what she told me, and I didn't want to go that route. And still, I kept trying every single day, and I cannot just open and close it till it's loosened the hardware right here. And what if it would rip? What if it would come off? What if? So I just want something that I could open it and close it, and I didn't really want to go all through the hassle. So yeah, this is perfection to me. I definitely love the pattern. I have, like I said, I have the undergo, and I want to match it together. And so far, the only issues, like I said, is just the stud closure. This is luxury goods for Louis Vuitton. they stood out. This particular brand stood out among others when it comes to luxury brands, because of course I am expecting, we all do expect that everything, all of them were actually crafted to its highest standards or quality like that. So we're not just buying because, oh wow, it's pretty. We are also buying because of its great quality, so pretty much, the quality should match with for what we've paid for. So that's what I think. So I have my Felicie Pochette in here. This is my game on, and I love this so much. One of my most favorite ever. And when I open this, so I didn't need to struggle. It's not like it's like been pulled completely up. And close it, open it, close it. No issues at all. I don't need to struggle. See? Just like that. And that's what I am so surprised. That's what I was really referring to my essay, that she's aware that I have several of these in my collection, and I've never had issues at all, because if there's any issues, then I would tell her right away. And sometimes, guys, with essay, I don't really want to like pressure them just because I paid so much money from it. I'm not the type of person that, hey, you should give me a perfect this, and no, I am not. Because I feel them, they're just, I work in the sales, I was an essay, not with Louis Vuitton, but I was, one of my first job, I guess, it's like as a sales associate also. And I feel her. I don't have to act like somebody just because I am buying this luxury brand. So I try to keep it like relax, take it easy. I don't want to pressure her, because sometimes if you want to pressure them, that's the time that some people are actually like showing them like attitude or something like that, which probably some, I've seen worse before, not with me, with somebody else at the store, that they're very, very arrogant. They're very, very like the customers, but then again, of course, you also have to take in consideration that, they're just, they just work there. They're not the artisan. They're not the one that's crafting this. So they're helping you with your purchases. So I totally understand that. But, at least they could have just at least help us the best that they could to keep us satisfied, If there's any issues that need to be addressed, then yes, they should be there to help you, especially with this luxury stuff. So anyway, this one, I don't have any issues. This one is perfect. The quality for this is perfect. But I don't know why with this, guys. I have no idea. I'm going to show you guys I'm going to show you the stud closure right here. As you guys could see up close, it says there Louis Vuitton engrave. So if you have noticed that the closure right there, it's just like round, nothing else. So you guys could see that. I'm gonna see it up close. So when we close it, so that's how it closes. And then this one, my other pochette, so you guys could see up close right there. You guys, didn't you guys have noticed that there is sort of like a square right here in between those two? So that's what I have noticed, the comparison between the two. There is like a square around it. So when I close, it snaps perfectly. And this one didn't have those at all. I don't know why. I don't know why. So yeah, that's the comparison between the two together. I will be returning this, and I will be taking this to the store soon, and I will keep you updated of what they're gonna do with it, or what they're gonna say. But so far I am just so disappointed with the quality. I mean, everything else is perfect, but yeah. Well, anyway, so yeah, I will keep you updated soon, as soon as I got some sort of, like, what they're gonna do with this, or what I'm gonna do with it, or I'm just gonna be getting a replacement or a return. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.